Does that mean she'll be the first to the finish line?
Just to ensure that's where she's supposed to be. But it's a tantalizing final. I really think it's gonna give us some fireworks.
So let's mention that though 11 Jamaican ladies have gone sub-11 this year, Shericka Jackson is not one of them who has gone sub-11 this year. She does it now. That makes 12 Jamaican women going sub-11 this year. Shericka Jackson, in my estimation, is in sub-10-8 form.
The women's 100 final coming up. The athletes taking their positions behind their blocks.
Sabrina Dockery is still not in by the blocks.
Let's start in lane number 1. She represents Sprint Tech Track Club, Ashanti Moore.
Yeah, Ashanti Moore has traveled far and wide and has come back home to train with Sprint Tech. Look good in qualifying.
Tina Clayton, the World Championship silver medalist, goes in lane number 2.
10:76, her personal best. The World Championship silver last year behind Melissa Jefferson Wooden.
There's the great Shericka Jackson, MVP Track Club in lane number 3.
Multiple medals at Olympics and World Championship. The second fastest woman in history over 200 meters. She fine sprinter.
Underestimate this one at your own peril from Dynamic Speed, Lavania Williams.
Some spectacular 60-meter races this year that indicated she could be a sub-11 girl. She has delivered on that promise. 10:95 at her best this year.
Alana Reid, you can just never count her out, competing unattached. She goes in lane number 5.
Yeah, our national under-20 record holder has run a season's best to get here at 11.17.
She's had a fantastic year as well so far from the MVP Track Club. Janelle Smith is in lane number 6.
10:99 twice this year. She won gold back in 2019 in Doha, running on the 4x1 team, was also a finalist at that World Championships in the 100 meters.
And lane number 7 got into this final because of the late withdrawal of Elaine Thompson-Hira. This is Sabrina Dockery.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing how she goes. Doesn't look up to it, but I know she has extreme quality in her legs.
And closing on the field in lane number 8, one of the 11 Jamaican women to go sub-11 this year, Jodine Williams, the second Sprint Tech athlete in the final.
Jodine Williams at 10:97 delivered her sub-11 a couple of weeks ago in Texas. She is very confident. Sprint Tech with 2, MVP with 3, Nike with 1 in Alana Reid, Adidas with 1 in Sabrina Dockery, Lavania Williams, Dynamic Speed.
Dockery did beat Williams in that race. The final of the women's 100 meters. Shericka Jackson, 3 times the national 100 champion.
Stand up.
The defending champion Tina Clayton in the field. Her twin sister Tia Clayton did not turn up for the event. Found it a little strange when I saw her enter for just the CAC games, Tia Clayton, and now a no-show.
Are you okay?
So much quality missing, and still, this is a cracking lineup. Worthy of any national final.
All 8 ladies have personal best below 11 seconds. Though all 8 do not yet have season best below 11 seconds.
Moore, Jackson, and Reid have not gone under 11 yet this year. They're on their marks. Final of the women's 100 meters. Can Tina Clayton defend? Off they go. Tina Clayton caught up brilliantly. Shericka Jackson and Lavania Williams running well. Janelle Smith coming forward. It is Tina Clayton and Shericka Jackson gets it. What a performance from Shericka Jackson. The veteran comes up big and defeats the World Championship silver medalist. Janelle Smith finished quickly and got third. The MVP athletes go 1, 2, 3.
Amazing running there. Shericka Jackson. We look at Llewellyn Stark and Andre Edwards, Kishane Thompson in the crowd. But what a spectacular run Coach Stephen Francis, Paul Francis, man board, Kingsley Rose, the team all delivered, including not just season's best, but personal best for Janelle Smith. The best start, Tina Clayton, lane number 2, ahead of Shericka Jackson. Before the race, I said Shericka Jackson is in 10-8 shape. She had not gone sub-11 yet. And there she goes. She challenges Tina Clayton, her training partner, and out in lane 6, all black, Janelle Smith sets a new personal best, 10.94. 1, 2, 3 for MVP. Shericka Jackson showing her class in her second 100-meter race of the year, and she goes 10.81. Negative 0.3 win.
Wow, let us get confirmation. Shericka Jackson, 10.81. Tina Clayton, 10.85. Janelle Smith, a personal best, 10.94. Ashanta Moore, 11.08. Jodine Williams, 11.08. Lavania Williams, 11.13. Alana Reid finishing in 7th with Dockery in 8th.
Wagwan, my Jamaican family, and once again welcome back to the Yardie Reacts. If it is for the first time you are checking me out, kindly subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel, and to my returning subscribers, I do want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving unto me. Whereby today, guys, on to our video, we dive into sports, whereby our video features the highly anticipated women's 100-meter final at the JAA Puma National Junior and Senior Championships. Before the race, experts highlighted the competitive nature of the field, noting that Shericka Jackson was in top form, having not yet run a sub-11-second race this season despite her elite capability. And whereby, let's dive in on to the race and the results, whereby we had the start. And the race saw a competitive lineup including Tina Clayton, Shericka Jackson, and Janelle Smith. Tina Clayton had a brilliant start, leading early in the race, whereby the finish in a thrilling comeback, Shericka Jackson surged to victory with a world-class time of 10.81 seconds. Onto the podium sweep, it was a clean sweep for the MVP track club as Tina Clayton finished second with 10.85 seconds, and Janelle Smith secured third place with a new personal best of 10.94 seconds. And just to give you the highlights of the race, Shericka Jackson dominance, despite being her second 100-meter race of the year, she displayed her class by finishing with a 10.81 seconds. The strong competition whereby the field remained competitive throughout, with all athletes pushing for their personal best. And to the post-race, the victory was celebrated by the MVP coaching staff, including Stephen Francis, as they celebrated a successful 1-2-3 finish for their athletes. And in this case, you might be asking yourself, why was Tia Clayton absent? And according on to the video, Tia Clayton's absence from the final was unexpected, whereby in here the commentator noted that it was strange to see her entered for the event only for her to be a no-show, as she had also been entered for the CAC games. No specific reason for her withdrawal was provided in the broadcast. And did the wind impact the race times? And yes, the wind was a factor in the race result, as noted by the commentator at the end of the broadcast, whereby the women's 100-meter final was run in a negative 0.3 wind reading. And if you might just be asking yourself of who coached the winning MVP athletes, accordingly to this video, the winning athletes from the MVP track club are coached by a team that includes Stephen Francis, Paul Francis, Manbod, and Kingsley Rose, whereby here we just want to highlight their collective effort in guiding their sprinters to a 1-2-3 finish in the women's 100 final. And another case, how many Jamaicans broke 11.1 seconds this year? According to the video, there were 11 Jamaican women who had achieved a sub 11.1 second time this year prior to the final. Following the race, the commentator just noted that Shericka Jackson's performance brought that totaled to 12 Jamaican women who gave gone under 11.1 seconds this year. And just to look way back then, who was the 2019 Doha gold medalist? At the 2019 World Athletics Championship in Doha, the Jamaican team won the gold medal in the women's 4x100 meter relay, and the team, which included Jonelle Smith, mentioned in the video, was part of a historic performance that secured victory for Jamaica. And what was unique about Shericka Jackson's race, if you've just noted onto the video, Shericka Jackson's performance in the women's 100 meter final was significant for several reasons noted into the video, and whereby we had the sub 11.1 milestone. Entering the race, Shericka Jackson had not yet clocked a sub 11.1 time for the year. By winning with a time of 10.81 seconds, she not only secured the victory but also became the 12th Jamaican woman to break the 11.1 second barrier in that season. And on to the MVP dominance, her win spearheaded 1-2-3 sweep for the MVP track club, with Jackson in first, Tina Clayton in second, and Jonelle Smith in third. Just to look at the class performance here, we just want to highlight that this was only her second 100 meter race of the year, yet she demonstrated her veteran class by overcoming a strong start from her training partner Tina Clayton to finish at 10.81 seconds despite a negative 0.3 wind. So guys, that leads us to the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed the video to the end, and thank you very much for being here till this time.
So here we go, the lineup for semi-final 2, and the athletes are in lane 2, Crystal Slowly, Jodine Williams in 3, Tia Clayton listed for 4, Elaine Thompson-Hira listed for 5, Alana Reid should be in 6, Serena Cole listed for 7, and Shanoya Oliver will be running from lane 8. Those are the athletes listed for semi-final 2. Let's see if they've all reported. But certainly, we hope there's no drama in this one.
No more drama.
I think if there's no drama, we're going to miss it a little bit.
Tell that to the athletes when they're ready to go. They simply just want to get out onto the track and just get it out of the way, especially from the mental aspect of things. This is Elaine Thompson-Hira, who has shown good form this season, anchored Jamaica to gold at the World Relays in Botswana. The two-time double sprint champion at the Olympics. Jodine Williams, always colorful, and one of the 11 Jamaican women who've gone sub 11 already this season.
All right, now it appears that with Tia Clayton not there, that this could have been the confusion. So Tina thought she was in lane 4 as she was earlier. But as we look at Crystal Slowly, 679, she is also a sub-11 girl. Not this year, but she has done 10.99 already as her personal best.
Presenting UTEC. This is Jodine Williams of Sprint Tech.
Newest kid on the block as well for the sub-11 group, 10.97 this year. She did that in Texas running with Sabrina Dockery. Trains at Sprint Tech as well.
Up next is the two-time Olympic double sprint champion Elaine Thompson-Hira, who is showing a return to form, and she'll be running from lane 5, representing Elite Performance.
Proving a lot of people wrong this year. 10.92, her best this season.
And the crowd goes wild for the two-time double Olympic sprint champion Elaine Thompson-Hira, and she's just soaking up all this adulation.
Also the reigning Commonwealth champion.
Yes, indeed. This is Alana Reid. She will be running from lane 6.
Our national junior record holder, 10.92 at her best.
The reigning world under 20 champion as well. Serena Cole Eden Allen High standout will be running from lane 7, representing Swept Track Club.
Trains with a Peel Stewart.
And in lane 8, this is Shanoya Oliver.
Has not yet broken 12 seconds, so she is really up against it in this semi-final. Lots to discover here.
On your marks.
Jodine Williams, I think the form runner.
Yep. Center their blocks for semi-final 2 of the women's 100 meters. So it's slowly in 2, Williams in 3, Thompson Hira in 5, Reid in 6, Cole in 7, and in lane 8 is Oliver. On screen there, the irrepressible Elaine Thompson Hira. A return to form for her so far this season. Set position. Sent off a clean break. Reid gets out quickly. So too does Jodine Williams. Stepping forward now is Thompson Hira, but Jodine Williams has the measure of the field here. Williams gets it ahead of Thompson Hira. And Reid came through as well for 3rd.
Wow, they're showing it as Alana Reid on the line. We're going to have to see this one again and again.
Yeah, for sure, because
and again.
Jodine Williams was out there.
That's a huge season's best for Alana Reid.
Yeah, Jodine Williams 2nd. So those are the 2 going through automatically. Alana Reid. Oh, no, are they going to change it?
Yeah. Jodine Williams looks as if she really got the win there.
Oh, no, and they have now switched it to Thompson Hira 2nd, and they're putting Jodine Williams all the way at 3rd.
Wow.
So here's the start. At this point, Jodine Williams in lane number 3 looks best of all. Elaine Thompson Hira has not yet gotten into her stride, but here she comes. Jodine Williams leading. Alana Reid getting a season's best. And woo! So, yep, Alana Reid, 11.17. Elaine Thompson Hira, 11.18 for 2nd. And Jodine Williams, 11.19. So, Crystal slowly down at 11.35. A blanket finish. Alana Reid, is that her season's best? I think
that is a season's best for her. Alana Reid and Crystal slowly getting season's best times there.
Reid 11.17, Thompson Hira 11.18, Williams 11.19, slowly 11.35 is Shanoya Oliver 12.46, and Cole finishing down the track 13.63.
Wagwan, my Jamaican family, and once again welcome back to the Yadi Reacts. If it is for the first time you are checking me out, kindly subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, I'd want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving on to me. Whereby today, guys, our video features the coverage of semi-final 2 of the women's 100 meter at the JAAA Puma National Junior and Senior Championships. Whereby on to these, I just want to provide a play-by-play analysis of the athletes, their season form and their performances on the track. Here we go to the highlights, whereby there is the introduction and lineup, and the video introduces the field of athletes competing, including notable names like Elaine Thompson Hira, Alana Reid and Jodine Williams. On to the race. A highly competitive race unfolds where Jodine Williams initially leads, but the results are subject to a tight finish and a subsequent review of the standings, whereby the final results, the official times are confirmed with Alana Reid winning at 11.17 seconds, followed by Elaine Thompson Hira at 11.18 seconds and Jodine Williams at 11.19 seconds. And this event highlights the intense competition among Jamaica's top sprinters as they strive for national recognition. And we dive in on to the question whereby why did the race result change? A question that maybe a lot of you may be asking yourself, and the race result were updated following a review of the finish, which led officials to switch the initial placing. The video notes that while Jodine Williams appeared to be leading the race initially, the final standing were adjusted to place Alana Reid in first, Elaine Thompson Hira in second, and Jodine Williams in third. And again, who was missing from the lineup. In addition to Elaine Thompson-Herah, Alana Reid, and Jordine Williams, the lineup for the women's 100-meter semi-final 2 included the following athletes. We had Crystal Slowly running out of lane 2, Serena Cole and Edwin Ellen High, standout representing Swept Track Club, running from lane 7. And we had Shanoya Oliver running from lane 8 straight. Yeah. And how close was this finish, if you may be asking yourself? And the finish of the semi-final was extremely close, resulting in a blanket finish where the athletes were separated by only hundreds of seconds. And because of the race was so tight, the initial unofficial result were adjusted after a review of the photo finish, and the final official times were Alana Reid 11.17 seconds, as I told you earlier on, Elaine Thompson-Herah 11.18 seconds, and Jordine Williams with 11.19 seconds. And just to continue, what separated the top 3 finishers. The competition between the top 3 finishers was extreme close, resulting in a blanket finish where the athletes were separated by only 100th of a second between each place. The final official result determined by the photo finish. I told you that earlier on. And in the case, who anchored Jamaica to victory in Botswana, if you may be asking the such question? According to the video, Elaine Thompson-Herah anchored the Jamaican team to a gold medal at the World Relays in Botswana. Yeah, and again, how fast was the winning time? Maybe because there was a change, and the Jamaican women's team, anchored by Elaine Thompson-Herah, secured the gold medal in the 4x100-meter relay at the World Athletics Relay in Gaborone, Botswana, with a winning time of 42.00 seconds. That just to touch a little bit on the race that was performed by Elaine Thompson-Herah, and which runner trains at the Sprint Tech Club. According to the commentary in the video, Jordine Williams trains at Sprint Tech. Yeah, so what did the athletes face mentally? Whereby here it is noted that for athletes, the most significant mental challenge is simply waiting to get out onto the track and perform to get the race over with. Being a high-stake semi-final, the athletes focus on clearing the mental aspects of the competition so they can execute the race. Once more, what defined the runners' pre-race routine? And for the athletes in the high-stakes semi-final, the pre-race routine is defined by a need to manage the mental pressure and transition into competition mode. The commentators emphasize that the primary goal for these runners is to get out onto the track and execute their race, to move past mental aspect of the competition as quickly as possible. So guys, that leads us to the end of our video. I hope you have watched it to the end and you have enjoyed onto the performance that was made by these Jamaican athletes, and by the victory they have provided onto the country. We give them a round of applause, and to each and every athlete that participated onto this race, I just want to give them the flowers, mainly because they have done great, and may the Almighty continue granting them full strength so as we can continue watching them onto the same tracks each and every now and then. So guys, thank you very much for following up the video with me. I was your host, Yadi Reacts. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. And to my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you very much for the love and support you are always giving unto me. Always remember to link me up through my next videos. All I want to say is peace out there.